What's up guys, I'm Taylor with TK Disc Golf and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are looking at the Streamline Shift, the latest fairway driver to their lineup, and it's got the flight numbers 9 speed, 5 glide, -3 turn with 1 fade, making it an incredible hyzer flipping machine off the tee. This is an exclusive to this year's MVP Open for 2024 and we are super excited to dive into this review, so hey, let's get started. Starting off with some field work, this is where I quickly realized that the Shift truly has -3 turn, because when I put on a hyzer release it's going to flip up to flat and most of the time drift to the right a little bit before it may get that baby little fade where it's got the 1 fade at the end. I truly was not able to get it to hold a classic hyzer and finish left on me. It wanted to flip up to flat and then continue to drift right before it gradually came back to center if I gave it a hard hyzer. Now toning back the hyzer to get a true hyzer flip up, the turning S shot, it's not going to fade back at the end too much. It's going to flip up the flat, turn for a very long time, and then hit nice and pan flat, overall resulting in a shot that finishes right of my release point. Obviously the Shift, the more room you give it to work, it's going to eat it up. If you give it a baby hyzer or throw it flat and high to the left, it is going to hold that cheater forehand shot perfectly, and then the 1 fade is going to kick in towards the later half of the flight and hit nice and flat, hitting some amazing what I call cheater forehand lines. The distance potential with the Shift is honestly pretty crazy for a 9 speed. When you get the hyzer flip angle perfect and get the right amount of turn, I was having no problem getting this disc out to like the 370, 380-ish range on the max distance throws when I get the full flight path out of it. But in order to hit that distance, you're really going to need to master how much hyzer you need to release it on so it doesn't start turning too early on you. The versatility of the Shift on the course is going to give you lots of different options to go with. Obviously in the woods, this is going to be bread and butter for this disc, being able to hyzer flip up and then drift around to the corner to a right on a right hand backhand. Like I said earlier, getting that cheater forehand style disc where a forehand, yes, it's going to finish right when you're throwing right hand forehand, but the backhand on those understable turning shots, they just carry a lot farther than the forehands can, and then they hit ever so nice and then don't skip nearly as bad. Having an understable slot in your bag for the woods is super crucial to get around trees, carve your way through the fairways, especially on tight wooded courses like Echo Valley. So many fairways have many trees to miss, and being able to curve your way around trees and missing them with the Shift was just absolutely magical. I even had the chance to throw some forehands with the Shift and it honestly flew great. Throwing it on a hyzer release, it flips up to flat and then gets you all the way to the basket on this like 270-foot hole. I wasn't ripping on the disc or anything, but it got all the way there and got a beautiful flight out of it, so hey, really can't complain on the hyzer release. Some final thoughts about the Shift. If you're a big fan of the Virus or the Impulse or some of the more understable fairway drivers that MVP and Axiom have to offer, pick one of these up. I think it's going to be really fun for you to experiment with, to see if it has as much turn or less turn or where the slots in between those discs. If you're not a fan of the overmold stuff, Streamline is great for that because it's a single mold disc, it doesn't have the overmold, and it's going to be a nice understable option for you as well. If you're looking to pick up the Streamline Shift, be sure to hit up your local retailer because all of MVP's dealer network is going to have access to these. Yes, they are an exclusive special edition for the MVP Open, but the whole dealer network will have access to them. I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future uploads, and we will see you on the next one.